Hello guys, it's Caliber with a video top 5 tips for improving your aim in tf2. I know it's a bit wordy. So recently I played a 1v1 game versus one of my subscribers. I did record it, but I deleted the footage right afterwards because it really wasn't ready for the fight, and I had so many 100 kills on top of him where he had something like 17. So I have 2,162 hours as of making this video right now in tf2. So there's many more past hours on past accounts, so I have a pretty good feel for the game, which makes me feel qualified enough to talk about the topic. I'm not the best sniper, but I'm pretty good. I've had some pretty good games in the past. Alright, so this is my number one tip. This is possibly my most important tip for you, and loads of YouTubers would agree with me. Turning off mouse acceleration. It means when you move your mouse, say you're moving it from one side of the screen to the other, your mouse will gradually get faster, but faster than the base speed. Now you don't want this in game, because it's not consistent enough for aiming. You know, you can't just accelerate to someone and calculate that acceleration because you know it's just too much work. It's not realistic. So, how to turn it off? Now this is out of tf2, this is a mouse setting. It helps with a lot of video games as well, especially if you got a bit of mouse delay, it can help with that, and in general just makes your mouse more accurate. So first what you want to do is go to your Windows button in the bottom left hand corner, and speaking from the perspective of Windows 7 as well. So you're going to want to go to your control panel, search it up, click on it, whatever. You go View Devices and Printers in Control Panel. Right click on your mouse, whichever mouse you have plugged in and you're using. Go to Mouse Settings. Go to Pointer Options tab, because there's a few tabs at the top. You go to your Pointer Options one, and you make sure that the Enhanced Pointer Precision tab checkbox is unticked. You don't want enhanced pointer precision, because what it means is mouse acceleration, which isn't actually all that accurate, which is a bit ironic considering they call it enhanced mouse precision. So you turn that off. It'll take a bit of time to get used to, but honest to God, it will make your aim a million times better than what it is. And in general, it's better for gaming all over the clock. It'll always be my number one tip. Number 2, this is inside the game itself. So what you do is, once you got tf2 open on the main menu, you go to Advanced Options, and you scroll about halfway down the list of advanced options, and there's an option called Class Specific Options. Now and I'm speaking mostly for sniper in this video, but a lot of these can be applied to the soldier for like air shots and whatever type of shots you're trying to land. Now for sniper, what you do is there's a sniper option called Sniper Rifle will resume after firing. Now what you want to do is make sure that's unchecked, because especially if it's an active game and not like sitting on a ledge shooting people over and over again. A lot of active games you got to quickly shoot them and then probably jump all over the place to avoid the incoming rockets that are about to hit you. Tip number 3. Now start looking at where your target is about to go, not where they currently are. It's the aim of the game for shooting people, and clearly headshots, you're aiming for headshots in tf2, is mostly about prediction, patterns, and reading the player. For example, if it's a brand new, straight off the press pyro that's WM1ing in a straight line, you need to just slightly aim it just in front of it and fire accordingly. Now, tip number 4. Don't only fire your sniper rifle when it's fully charged. You're aiming for headshots, which at about half of your charge will kill almost any class. I think it'll just about kill a soldier. The only time you would fully need to charge your sniper rifle is for killing a heavy, and even overcharged heavy, it should kill them as well. But you just got to keep this into account, making sure you don't sit there waiting for it to go full charge just to shoot a scout in the head. A scout, a sniper, a spy will all die to a headshot instantly, so you can quick scope them if you ever so feel like it. And my last tip, tip number 5: practice on proper maps. If you want a good practice map, turn to maps more like CP and payload. and avoiding maps like 2 Fort and Turbine. For example, if you're playing Control Point and Payload, you're having a lot more fast action gameplay, so you got to move about and readjust depending on where the enemy team's coming from all the time. And in general, it's a lot better practice. Don't sit on 2 Fort trying to shoot that one guy that's trying to get around the banister before you are. It's not fast action enough, and it's not good. I'd say that's actually quite an important tip. I shouldn't have listed it as 5, but hey ho, it's an important tip all the same. This has been 11cc. Hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me what you think are tips for helping your aim, and if you have any questions about any of these, feel free to comment or contact me on my social medias, which you'll find below, and I'll get back to you very quickly. Adios, my friends.